Hi, I'm Theodore Shaw here with the Los Angeles Film School doing my review of the class Characters for Film. And these characters came from the class for character design. So let me jump into it. Turn off my video. So right here is one of the first assignment turn-ins for week 2. I was working on read topology, and this class was challenging for me. Um, I don't know. I guess this month just I was busy. Anyway, this was a turn in. But I'll start off by showing. So hang on. So this right here was the character I chose to work on. Kind of a scary butcher looking guy. Anyway, so when I started off, this is the character I had. So this is a screenshot from ZBrush. This is what I basically brought over from the previous class, and I was just kind of trying to be lazy and move forward with it. I felt like it looked pretty good. Anyway, Hannah Josepher, my instructor, was very helpful and kind, and helped me find some things to fix it. So I went back through, and this is what I came up with next. Did some facial adjustments, some head adjustments, and she helped me to kind of learn how to move the arms better and pose them. So I felt pretty good about this. Anyway, we went one more round to just do another cleanup to really capture him, because I kind of had a longer chin, and um, if you know the reference, he looks kind of like Hogan, brother. But anyway, then this was the final that I went with. So the face got more defined. I mean, as you can see, the clothes didn't change a ton, but they did change. From here they're a lot looser, not as tight at corners, and by here, um, it's a lot better looking. So that was kind of the first week and a half, and it was really good. I'm really grateful for Hannah to help me work through that and come up with a much nicer looking product. Anyway, then we got into Maya, and so that's where this comes from. This was the first retopo that I kind of worked on, and let's see, if I click on this, you could see the UVs, and they look, the retopo wasn't exactly great, but I kind of was having trouble because I brought this in already posed with the head, and that was a mistake, but I kind of worked through it. Again, Hannah helped me to figure out how to kind of move this and mirror it over, and so eventually I worked into the next, which, as you can see here, there's a ton of projects. I did a lot of incremental saves, and so as I progressed, I was trying to move through, and I'll kind of show here another step. Wait for Maya, and so this texture was something that I kind of heard about previously, I guess. But anyway, Hannah again went over it. She's been a great instructor. She went over this in a live lecture, talking about this helps to scale, helps you to get a good scale on your model and to be able to visualize and see kind of where there's pinching or stretching in different places. And so anyway, that's what's on here right now. But if we go to object mode and take off this, doesn't like that, but anyway, I'll open up the UV editor here. So if I open up here and we look at it, at this point I just had a mess. I was kind of trying to lay things out, and it wasn't pretty. But then if we go to, well, where the end is here, this is where it ended up. Um, and I'm just really grateful for this class. It's been really good. Hannah has been a great instructor and help to me. I guess there was some things I felt like I knew, but really dived into more in this class. So in the end, my UVs are all set to the same scale, set to the same amount um, in their shell, and so it looks really organized and clean. And though I'm an amateur, this has been really enjoyable. Um, it's not it's not perfect, but I feel really good from the progress of it. Um, again, with Hannah's help and through just putting the work in, I feel like I've really come far. I mean, just working through the UVs, learning how to lay them out, better ways to go about cutting, and learning how to model better. Hannah showed me some ways, like in the forearm, to like create a cylinder and cut off the two ends, and then be able to, when the model is live, you snap it to it, and then you can add that to your block out, and that helps speed the process up for the arms and fingers. And I just think the biggest thing I learned, I drug my feet a little bit at the start of this month, and I just learned that you just got to put the work in. I kind of knew that, I guess, but didn't put it into practice. And anyway, then once I did that, things went better. And taking the time to really put in that extra effort makes a big difference. Just like before I even got to here, just doing the difference in these models. I mean, from the start to the end, it just looks so much better. And I'm glad I was pushed toward that, because if I wouldn't have been, I'd have stuck with this and probably been somewhat unhappy with it, that it didn't look great. So I'm really glad that LA Film has good instructors, and that they're there to help. And anyway, I look forward to moving forward with this and other projects. I feel like I've gotten better at retopology and seeing things, and I look forward to learning more and becoming better. And this class has just been a really good learning experience. I feel like I've learned a lot. So that's all I have to say.